What's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we are talking about two scooters. One's probably the most famous one on the internet, which is the Boosted. They influencers everywhere have been showing them off, touting its range, touting its, you know, how awesome it is and stuff like that. And then we have the Dualtron Spider. This is retailing for $16.99 or $15.99, and I think this one was right around $2,500 right here on the Dualtron. Before we even get into this video and start, they are completely different price range scooters, right? There's nothing really in the $1,600 range that compares with the Boosted. The Boosted definitely has good quality going for it. I mean, it definitely is a quality build from what you see in most general, you know, Amazon scooters or stuff like that. You have nice welds down here, nice system of putting this down. It does have some downfalls though. The Dualtron is just an awesome scooter. Now, these are two different scooters in being that this is more of an enthusiast scooter, and this is more of a transportation scooter, last mile, right? So what I'm meaning by that is the person that's gonna buy the Boosted is pretty much just gonna wanna, you know, ride around to work, get back and forth, city, stuff like that. The person that gets the Dualtron really enjoys scootering, really enjoys getting, you know, going on long rides, all kinds of stuff. So pretty much, I like to go on scooter rides. I'm gonna be starting some scooter rides up here soon, and if we take the Boosted, really in fun mode, you're only gonna get 8 miles. And I mean, 8 miles really is not that. So you're gonna get about 4 miles from home. So really you gotta add a safety buffer in there. 3.5 miles you can ride this thing, and then you're gonna have to head home. The Dualtron Spider obviously claims 40-mile range, which you can achieve pretty darn close to that if at the 15-mile-an-hour low setting. Obviously, being a scooter enthusiast, you're gonna wanna put this thing in the high mode, and even in high mode, I'm getting 15-20 miles easy, just totally driving around, you know, full throttle, jumping things, having fun. I'm getting 15-20 miles. This is just an awesome scooter. This is my favorite scooter right now. I definitely want to jump into a Dualtron Thunder, but that's a whole different ball game. This one right here weighs 50 pounds, I believe. This one weighs 46. The Dualtron is definitely going to have a lot longer run time than the Boosted, and also the Dualtron has the suspension, which is pretty amazing when you think about it. There's only 4-pound difference, and yet this scooter right here has a suspension. And suspension, you guys, is night and day. Unless you're 18 to 24 and you don't really care, you know, you got that strong back, strong knees, you're not going to care. But as you get older like me, hence the Midlife Toys name, I'm 46 years old, and you know, I'm starting to feel some aches and pains. And on this, they just go right through you, and on the Spider, you're getting a plush, nice suspension. Okay, so control standpoints. Right here, you have your mechanical brake on the Boosted. You also have a brake right here, which is your regenerative. You also have the fender brake. Again, I am not a fan of fender brakes at all. It rattles like crazy, and it's definitely cramped on here, you guys. And if you look at it compared to the Dualtron, the Dualtron is just wider, right? But you still have this access area here to put your feet and sideways. You just don't have this. Just this whole thing right here is just really annoying to me. It makes the ride uncomfortable. Control on these things, you guys. On the Boosted, they did a really good job. It's basically a control panel, very simple. Everything's done with a one-touch button. You can change your gears. The only thing that I didn't like about that was I was on speed 2 and I was getting really low on battery, and I just wanted to make it home without pushing it. And basically you have to stop to change modes, which kind of sucked because stopping and restarting cost me more battery life. To hit the light just twice. Okay, very nice throttle on here. On long rides, it was, oh geez, it's on. On long rides, you guys, it tended to slip off, right? But then again, you know, this is designed for urban areas, so you're always going to be on and off that throttle, so it's probably not a problem for you. Boosted definitely has one of the best systems I've seen for folding the neck. It's just the easiest, right? You just click here, push that, and there it goes, right? It clicks in down here. Some people have complained that that's broken. It hasn't broken on me yet, but then you're going to be able to pick it up, and then you can just take it away. On the Dualtron, different story. This was an earlier Spider, and I actually put a riser on here from Carbon Revo. That allowed me to put a mountain bike carbon fiber handlebar on here, which is awesome. It comes with the Mini Motors Eye, which is pretty awesome, you guys. I mean, it's got a lot of different features to it. You can go in and, you know, set your P settings, mode at 1, 2, 3, all that. And it also kind of has like a dual redundancy. Down here, it has these two little buttons. All kinds of different configurations you can mess around with. Once you get one, you know what I'm talking about. The only thing I didn't like about this is I would like to have seen if both buttons are out, you're in single eco mode, right? So that's your best mode. If both buttons are in, I would like to see, you know, turbo and dual mode. The problem with that is that's how it's labeled, right? So you think turbo and dual would be on the same plane, but it's not. It's like that, and that would be turbo, and that would be dual. It's weird. Still, put a little mirror on it, which is awesome. Another thing about the Dualtron is it has these flashing lights. And at first I was like, oh, that's kind of, you know, lame. I'm not going to use these flashing lights. But honestly, they're awesome for visibility. I mean, people can see you from the side. I just think that that's a really good feature right now. The Dualtron also did come with different brakes and different tires, a lot smaller tires. I'm gonna do a whole video on that, but I didn't like the brakes and tires that it came with. It definitely needed an upgrade. When with this, you could get away with the brakes and tires that it comes with. With the Boosted, it definitely comes with some good quality tires. I like everything about that design. It did a really good job there. On this, it's tricky to put new brakes on there. I'll talk about it in my other video, but on the side here, you can turn the lights on and off, which is cool. So if you wanna go incognito mode, you're, you know, flying through the night, I wouldn't recommend it. And here you have your charging ports. I can use 2 chargers to boost up the charging time, but in general, the Boosted has the best charging time I've seen in a scooter, which is 3 hours. Now, talking about charging, what Dualtron is famous for, you guys, is undercharging their batteries. And what that means is instead of charging them to 100% every time, it charges them to like 90 or 94. I'm not sure of the exact percentage. But what that does is it's gonna give you battery life. So instead of, you know, 200 cycles on that battery, you're gonna get double the life or even more. And I believe that I heard that Boosted does the same thing. That has a bigger battery. I believe it's 1,050 watt hour. And I can't remember this one, but I wanted to say, and don't quote me, you guys, because I didn't really see it, but I saw this was in the 600s for watt hours on the batteries. Again, I could be wrong. But, you know, both scooters, I'm just doing this video for you guys that are looking for that ultimate scooter, right? If you're looking for that ultimate scooter, you just want the scooter that really is like a car, that will last you pretty much all day, I would go with the Dualtron. Yes, it's $1,000 more, right? So now you're into it, a lot more money, but you know, basically this is the Volkswagen and this is the Porsche. Okay, I haven't had any problems with the Dualtron. It's just been an awesome one. Everybody that comes over and rides with me likes to use this the most. When we go out on trips, on long trips especially, we can't take the Boosted because it just doesn't have the range. We take the Dualtron, and I also have a Hyper Scrambler that I use. So we take that out, and then we have the range for all day fun. So let me know what you guys think. Obviously, this is a comparison of these two scooters. They're not in the same class or anything like that. The Boosted board is definitely a good scooter, right? It's a good scooter, but it's nothing like mind-blowing, you know, and the range is way off. And I've noticed that with a lot. With the Cycle board, you know, the range was off even more with that. Dualtron was pretty close on the range, I'm not gonna lie. They did pretty good, and I'm a full speed guy. I like to have fun on these things. I mean, it's literally painful at 1 mile an hour. Manny, what's up? Come in here.
What's up, buddy?
This is Manny, you guys. He's our next door mechanic guy. Which one do you like better? You only rode that. He was afraid to ride the Dualtron because it was too fast.
It's too fast.
Yeah.
You said that one got suspension.
Yep.
It will be that one.
Yeah. Now, which one? What'd you like about? Did you like this one?
I do. Actually, I do.
What'd you like about it?
It's nice.
It's
my first time riding these things, you know.
Right.
I'm not that kind of expert on them. But
right.
So far, it's
Yeah,
okay.
so for the average person that's never ridden a scooter before, if you get a Boosted, you're more than gonna be happy, you guys.
Yeah.
You know, and don't think that I'm ripping on Boosted. I'm just critical. I'm a scooter enthusiast, and I know scooters, and I've ridden a lot, and I just feel that, you know, I'm sorry to point out all the little things on the Boosted, but it's not perfect, but it's a good scooter. Sweet. All right, you guys, don't forget, peace out. Don't forget to go over to our channel, Midlife Toys. Don't forget to follow my other channel, Tools in Action. And we'll see you on the flip side. Comment below, and we'll answer those questions.